Hello, I am Max from Test Drive Blogs, and today what we are going to be doing is the answers video to the Q&A video that I posted like a week ago, something like that, probably a week ago at the time that this one is going up. But we're going to answer some questions, so let me get it up here on my handy dandy phone. So we are going to go from the oldest comments to the newest comments and answer them. So first off is by 1436 PERISCOPE. Sorry if I pronounce any names wrong anyways. I'm kind of bad with that. But he asks, what cars would I like to review or whatever in the future? And that is too many to list. There's literally, I made a list of just like Japanese cars that I really wanted to film, and it was like a list of 50, 60 cars, like different generations and stuff. So there's a lot. Well, pretty much I'm open to anything really. I will film really just about anything. So yeah. Next one is from Burn. What is your favorite car in video games you wish you could drive in real life? So if you guys don't know, I'm really into video games and stuff, and I actually have a channel for that, which I don't think is listed in the description below, but it's under the channel section of my channel. Yeah, so you can, it's Test Drive 426, you can check it out there. I post a lot of gaming stuff, but it's a little bit different professionalism wise from this channel, really. Probably, I don't know, I guess this would go over any car from any game, no matter if it actually exists in real life or not. Well, I'd say it probably does have to exist in real life, but it doesn't have to be like a car that you see on the roads in real life. What I'm going to choose for this is a car that's only been on a few games I know of, and but my choice for that is the 2005 Chrysler ME412 or 412 concept. Just because that thing is absolutely insane. It's a Chrysler product, and it would just be, I don't even know, I guess there's probably still one in like a concept car around somewhere, but I have no clue where it would be. Probably at a Chrysler museum, or Chrysler like General Motors had a bunch of their concepts in a thing, but they had to sell them because of going bankrupt. So I don't know, but that'd be super cool to drive. I would love to drive, even though I know it's never gonna happen. But whatever, it's fun to dream. Next one is from Angel Silva. What is my dream car / truck? So I'm going to do this one as kind of two parts. The first part is going to be realistic dream car, and then the second part will be anything. So my realistic dream car it used to be the 2011 to 2014 Dodge Charger SRT8 Super B, because I really like the newer Chryslers, but then I ended up not liking Fiat Chrysler as much, so for some reason. I don't really know why. So what I choose now is still a Chrysler product, but it's a very better one in my eyes. But I would love to have a 2006 or 2007 Dodge Magnum SRT8. The wagon. Just because I think the styling is really cool on them. There was something different, like everybody's like, oh, Cadillac with a new wagon, all that stuff, but it's like Chrysler had a wagon that was high powered back in 2006 to 2008, I think. Maybe 2009, I don't know. But I would rather have the first pre-facelift one instead of the ones that have like the square headlights. So I'm not a big fan of those. But the earlier ones, the 2006 and 7, and plus it's really realistic for me, because Magnums are $18,000 roughly for a nice one. For an SRT8 with like 80,000 miles, which I don't really know anything reliability wise on those, but I don't think 80,000 miles is too bad. But they're like $17,000 to $19,000, which is not bad at all. I would totally pick up one if I had the money. So for the second part, of course, if money is not an object, I'd probably go with the 2017 or 16. I can't remember which is the actual year. The new Shelby GT350R Mustang. I really like the styling of the new Mustangs, And the GT350R just seems like it's like the best that you're going to get, well, at least right now. And it seems like it'd be really fun to drive. I've heard they're really good to drive and really good around tracks too, which is fun. So that's what I would choose for my dream cars. For the next one, I have a question from Hudson Gothard. Like I said, I'm sorry if I pronounce your names wrong. But he says, I've been driving my 99 2.5 for a few months now, and I gotta say it's a really nice truck altogether. So much that I'd like to buy another for my brother since he's needing a vehicle. First off, to answer, before I go to the second part, my truck is doing fine. It's, surprisingly, just before I pulled in this parking lot, the check engine light came back on, but it's not flashing, it's just the regular solid check engine light, so it could be, I have a vacuum leak somewhere, and sometimes it triggers the check engine light. It's done it like 2 or 3 times now since I've owned this truck. So I'm assuming that's probably what it is again. I'm not too worried about it. But other than that, it's been a lot better than it was. This time before the last time I filled up with gas, I got 23.7 miles per gallon, which is crazy because when I from when I first got this truck to right before I changed the spark plugs out, I was getting about 19.5 to 20 miles per gallon. So 23.5 miles per gallon is really good. And other than that, it's just been boring. Like, I've not done anything with my truck. I've needed an oil change in roughly 150 miles. Yeah, other than that, it's been just about the same. And then for the second part of his question, which is kind of a funny one, would you be interested in selling yours to me? I have to say no to that just because, I mean, I still love my truck and I still want to drive it, and I don't plan to get rid of it anyways, no matter what, until like, I don't know when. I really don't know if I'd actually really want to get rid of this truck, which I probably will end up someday. But it'll probably be at least a few years down the line. So I apologize, but I'm not going to sell my truck to anybody as of right now. Next, we have a comment or a question from HG Central, which, going back to the video game discussion, he actually posts video game Let's Plays, which is what I do a lot on my gaming channel. You should check him out and subscribe and do all that stuff. But he asks, if you had $30,000 to spend on a new car, what would I get? I would get a Magnum. And I said, just for clarification, a car is a new car to me or a 2016 or 17 car, and it was a new car to me. So yeah, I'd definitely have to go with the Magnum SRT8 again, because like I said, I still have $11,000 to play around with after that. The next one is from a name that I don't even know how to pronounce it. I apologize. They ask, well, it's my father owned a Ford Ranger for 10 years. It was a 97 2.3 liter 5-speed. Sold it 8 years ago. For towing, we always got the question of how it's about towing, which I will say for right now that I don't know anything about towing with these. I've never tried to tow anything with mine. I do plan to sometime, don't really know when, but I plan to do some 4-wheeler stuff. And I'll be sure to make videos of that whenever I do end up doing it, because I've never, like I said, I've never towed anything with this truck. I've never really, besides sandbags, I've never put anything in the bed either. That's what the whole comment is getting at, I'm assuming, is what I think about the towing, which, I don't know. I'm going to figure it out, So thank you all for watching, thank you all for your questions, and thank you all for 1,038 subscribers now, which is crazy because I just uploaded a video yesterday that I made when I had 990 subscribers, and it wasn't that long ago, so thank you all for watching, and I'm out of here. See ya!